evening. Thank you, Hussein. Ahlan wa sahlan wa assalamu alaikum. It's my pleasure to be here this evening, not only as an elected official, as you know, as an assemblyman. We represent certain parts of the state, like my colleagues, but we also help put forth legislation and policy that impacts the entire state of New York. And those of us in New York prize ourselves by knowing that the direction New York goes, very often the rest of the nation goes. So for us in New York as state legislators, we understand the importance of making sure that whatever policy we make is based on consensus, it's based on information, and it's based on good sources. And those of us that are involved in communities where we have large Muslim American populations, we're very proud of the fact that through the efforts of MAS, the Muslim American Society, that the community at large, not just the Muslim American community, I can tell you from my experience, having been involved in Yonkers for many years, that with the establishment of the Muslim American Society in Yonkers, one of 50 chapters all across the nation, that MAS has not only established a school that promotes quality education, but MAS also extended numerous activities that promote interfaith collaboration, that promote drives for the hunger, that feed the poor, that work with their communities to make sure that kids have book bags, that students are given opportunities to learn. This is the type of community service that promotes a better understanding. And for many years, many of us were involved with dealing with polarization and diversification and Islamophobia. And many of us took the initiative to make sure that working together with interfaith and community at large organizations, and especially through the efforts of MAS, we started to develop dialogue, to develop an understanding that there's a goodness that brings people together, and that as human beings, 90% of who we are is common. And that's the understanding that MAS and other groups that support the initiative, and having public officials that represent local government and state government and federal government, is really a testament to your work and your advocacy. And many of us have already started to set legislation on the local level and the state level that truly gives Muslim Americans their rightful and deserving place in society. And sometimes it starts with making sure that there's halal lunch given to students of Muslim background, that's available in school. And many a times, legislation that forbids employers from discrimination against someone because of their religion or background, or because their facial hair, or because of the hijab. This is something that is policy driven. And for many schools in New York, and in Yonkers we initiated this, and in New York City I know it's policy, where there's an establishment of a Muslim holiday. And these are the type of initiatives through your work and speaking up and voter registration and getting out to vote to make sure your voices are heard, and us politicians will learn to appreciate the importance of working with you and your community. So on behalf of my family and my district, and I represent people across the nation that feel as I do, that the Muslim American community deserves its rightful place in society, and the Muslim American Society should be commended. So this evening, on behalf of the New York State Assembly, I'd like to call upon the President, Mr. Hussein, please come up. And if my Secretary can join me. Please accept, on behalf of the New York State Assembly, the special recognition presented this evening to Muslim American Society of New York, this very special proclamation that truly displays our appreciation and our commitment to working together for the reconciliation of our society.
ITV, Call of Peace, Save Humanity.